Alrighty, good day everyone. How's all doing? I've got a bit of something different today. Thought I'd do another PVE spotlight. I haven't done one in a while. I just put together a new human deck. It's a tricolor, mainly diamond sapphire, but a bit of ruby. Let me actually just adjust a few things here before I get started. Alright, get rid of that, just get that up there. Alright, so yeah, the deck here is on the screen. Let's have a quick look at it. So, one of the main things, within HeroFall now, the new set that was just been released, we've got a bunch of new cards and therefore new equipment. So, one of the cards in this deck that is really nice actually isn't a human, and that is the Warparty guard right here. Now, this card here already has a very nice effect. It's a very nice troop. Pay 2, cost 2/1 with Swift Strike. When it attacks, if the top card of your deck is an Ardent troop, draw a card. So that's already a fantastic effect. And the deck is full of Ardent troops. I don't think there's a single one that's not Ardent. And it's just mainly just all troops and resources. So, very easy to trigger when you're attacking in. And the thing that then makes it just even better is the equipment here, which we've got again with HeroFall. So you get new equipment. So yeah, Guiding Head Cover here is a legendary. It's simply put, it makes it so instead of drawing a card, if it's a troop, you put it into play. When it attacks, if the top card of your deck is an Ardent troop, you put it into play. So instead of it checking the top and seeing if you've got an Ardent troop, you then draw a card, which will then draw you the troop, obviously. In this case, you get it into play, and then the kicker here is then it repeats it. So if you're attacking with this on turn 2, and the next 4 cards in your deck were all troops, which again, the deck is mostly troops, they're all going into play. And it could just keep going and going until it stops, until it hits a resource. So, obviously you're not going to get huge chains, but yeah, pretty nuts. So that's one of the very good equipments of the deck there. Let me actually just change this over here. Give me a sec. I don't know why it's not showing the equipment over here. That's kind of weird. But we can check those anyway without checking it from here. But yeah, so the deck has a lot of synergy going for it. But let's start at the top. So we just got some Queen's Guards, good 1-drop. That every time you gain, once you've got these 3 colors, and then once you gain, whenever you gain any of your colors, it'll just grow. So just a decent 1-drop there. It does have this equipment, but we're not using that, as the headpiece is this guy. Valiant Escort, just another nice 1-drop with a decent effect that has a lot of synergy with actually the cards we're running. But then also, so we've got already this 1/2 drop, which is a great card by itself without the equipment. Add on the equipment, it becomes pretty damn crazy. Same can be said about the Protector or Defender. Obviously, with the new gems in HeroFall, we've got this very nice gem here that when it attacks, it readies each Ardent troop you control. They then all get +1/+1, so that's already fantastic by itself. And when it dies, you put it into your deck. Now, add on the equipment. This is old equipment, but this card, basically the HeroFall upgrade is the gem. The equipment here is if you play it and you've already got a ruby and a sapphire met, you'll be able to deal 2 damage to a target troop and draw a card just by playing it. So fantastic value right there. And then another great thing here is when it dies from the chest piece, up to 1 target of the troop you control gets all sucketed powers of this. Then you put it back in your deck. So basically, you get this guy out, you get out some other dudes. You don't care if it dies, because then you can just give its a power, this gem here, to a different troop. So, for example, earlier I just did it where I gave it to an Ardent Officer. So it was an Ardent Officer that was attacking, and it would +4/+2 all my troops. It was pretty damn awesome. But yeah, loads of synergy going on. So another synergy that we've got with this guy, the fact that he also readies, means it works very well with Queen Grace, as she has these different effects here, where you can exhaust her to reduce cost of humans, which is also synergizes really well with the champion over here, Bishop Elijah. So he simply puts 2-drop troops back from your crypt into your hand. So if we want to, for example, get back an Ardent Officer that we've put this effect onto, we can reduce its cost down to 2. If it dies, we can then just get it back thanks to Elijah over here. So, and also we've got the ability to get back an escort if we want to sacrifice it to put a troop back in hand, like a freebooter, which is simply a stun effect troop. So there's lots and lots of synergy going there. We've got a couple of one-offs here, like a Bowie Starlight, just a nice human. Again, it's something that could come into play for free very early. Same with King Gabriel. William Rowan, just an, unique. These are all unique, so they're just one-ofs. I do have a 2-of here, which is a unique card, the Lady Cassandra. She's mainly in the deck just for the fixing that the trinket provides here, as we can gain all the thresholds we need immediately at the start of the game. Just by having her in hand, we can just pay the one-shot, bang, all thresholds are now met, and that's beautiful. So, pretty damn nice. So I just put in a 2-of her, and again, mainly just using her for that. But if we ever do play her, or she enters play for free, we'll also get a free random action, which is nice thanks to the new gems in Hereful, and she also has flight on attack. So another quality card, not a human, but it's a bird, it's an ardent allegiance. Everyone probably knows this card, it's a very good value card, 3/2, and then you've got these nice effects here. So the one we like, obviously, is the more card draw. So the deck has lots and lots of card draw, a couple of Crusaders in there, because why not? But yeah, so this is the list I've settled upon. Yeah, it's got lots of stuff going for it. So we're going to get into a game here. If the game starts off like bad, like it's looking poopy, I do actually have a video recorded, so we'll then just jump to that. But I will start off a live game here and show you it in action. But yeah, there's a lot of other humans you can that I would love to add. But for now, that's what I've settled on. So let's get in there. Let's do a practice game just against the AI, and we're going to go a bit nuts here. Yes, she does also pump up the Queen's Guard, so more synergy right there, exactly. That is correct there, Shanazo. How are you doing today? Oh, my chat is a bit bugged. Let me fix that. Let's see if that works. Alrighty, so we're against Mr. Polonius. Alright, so we're going to go first. So I'm also running a 23 shard base, as we do have a lot of low-cost stuff. Okay, so that it's didn't like me there, but the good thing is that mulligans well, thanks to all those card draw cards we do have. So I'm getting a bit of lag here. Give it a second. Alright, so that's a perfectly keepable hand. We've got, again, we've got the Protectorate Defender with the Sapphire draw. So we can, even though we've mulliganed, we can get back, and obviously that Silver Talon, we've got a lot of ways to get back, even after a mulligan there. So, let's do that. Alright, chat is working now, that's good. Alright, so we're going to play out the Prism here. We're going to get the Sapphire. I'm getting a lot of lag, I'm not sure why. I mean, oh well, we'll deal with it. Hopefully it'll go away. I'm just trying to see if there's something that might be causing me to lag, but I can't see anything. So yeah, obviously it's nice to play this to get all 3 effects. The card draw, the well, 2 effects I should say, I don't know why I said 3. But the card draw and the damage on entering play. But honestly, we don't really care too much about the damage. We want to play it out just for the card draw mainly. And obviously it's an actual threat, being a 3/2 on attack. So, and we've also got a pretty nice curve here. But let's see what we can draw with the Defender. So we're going to play that out, pass the turn. We get a shard. It's actually a Well of Purpose, so we're not actually going to get a ruby just yet, not that we need one. But that is going to allow us to play William Rowan next turn. So let's end the turn here. And then one more shard. Oh, my lag is pretty crazy. One more shard will allow me to play the Talon. Which again, there we go. So we've got the shard. So now I can just play the diamond, doesn't actually matter. So we're good to go. Again, as I said, the deck is primarily... Is that playing? Primarily Sapphire Diamond. Come on. I'm getting a bit of lag. Let me check some things again. How you going there, Signal? I don't know what's happening here. Nope, there we go. That was very lagged. Alright, so we'll just play out the Willy. Play out Mr. Willy. And we're just going to pass the turn here. We could attack and we could... Well, actually, let's trade. We'll show you guys the effect here. As it is pretty cool. And I don't mind putting it onto Willy. So yeah, there's his ready effect and the +1/+1. Obviously the AI will block, which the effect I want to show is obviously the fact that we've got that equipment, where now we can put that effect, his socket effect, onto William Rowan over here. So now he is the guy that when he attacks, ready each other and troop you control, yada yada. And we have to remember again, we have synergy over here with Elijah. So if we want to, we can just keep playing Willies. Gotta just unzip your pants can unleash the willy. Alright, so we see a Howling Brave. Now, obviously in this scenario, we can stun that, and therefore the AI won't get its ramp it's needing. But we're going to play out the Silver Talon for the value, and we're going to let it have its, ramp. Really, we don't really care. So Queen Grace, another, the thing we have with her, thanks to her slippers. When we play her, we get a free Queen's Guard, which is nice, just really good value. And obviously we can reduce the cost of stuff. And then again, we have that synergy of we can reduce something and then reduce something again when she unexhausts, thanks to the attack. But yeah, we don't need her. Like, she's good as a 2-drop. Then you can go actually pretty crazy, empty your hand really easy. It's just sad that the owl is, obviously not a human, but so it's not a target we can reduce in cost. But that's fine. We generally have plenty of things. So yeah, we play out the shard there. Play out the Silver Talon. I guess I am getting it mixed up, but yeah, I don't even know if I can say this properly. Adjudicator. There we go. I think I got it. But so yeah, we're going to attack with Willy here. We got the Warparty, so we're going to be able to show off that effect as well. But let's see if we can get Rowan. No Rowan. All right, that's fine. So obviously the AI won't block here. But yeah, we want to show off this effect here. It's just a sweet equipment, and just by itself, just a really solid card. And again, as you can see, with pretty much everything we have in play, well, everything we have, I should say, not in play, but William and all these cards, they're all things we can get back with Elijah. If we do get like a Queen's Guard out early in a game and it grows really big, it's another thing that we can get back with Elijah. So lots and lots of synergy throughout the deck, lots of things working together. So we can actually grab a Ruby, which honestly, yeah, we might as well. So we're going to use that Carlith Cobblestone. So I'm still lagging a bit here. There we go. So we're going to grab Ruby. Now we have all thresholds. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play the Queen's Grace. We're going to get that free Queen's Guard, which now, when we play this next resource, he will get buffed. Not that it's too relevant, obviously, at this point in the game. But we're just playing a hand there. We're going to pass the turn because we don't want to actually kill the AI too quickly here. We're going to toy with him. We're going to toy with Polonius. With our willies and our guides. I don't know. We're going to guide the willy in. I don't know. Here we go. So we're going to probably see a 5-drop here. It's probably going to be the 4/4 when it gains the Oracle gains the charge +1/+1. That's what I was expecting there. So yeah, we can stun it if we like, which I guess I will do that. Another cool thing about this, as it does have the effect, if I didn't have these in hand, I could obviously do say I was against a board state of, let's say there was 2 blockers. And I was like, alright, well I can attack with this, but it's going to die. There is, if I didn't have them in hand, there's that possibility of them entering play and you getting the stun effect before they get to declare blockers, so you've got a bit of synergy there. But for this example, we're going to just, I could have actually done some cost reduction here. And maybe I still can. I am lagging, so I don't know if it's working or not. It really doesn't matter, but yeah, I am lagging. Damn Aussie internet. Give it a second to catch up. Come on, game. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop. There we go. Alright, so now it's actually reducing it over there. That doesn't really matter, but yes, we're going to exhaust here. We're now reducing the cost. Again, it doesn't matter. We've got plenty of shards. But I will show, yeah, we'll play the shards. We've still got this available. So even and that's another good thing as well, is you can attack with this. Maybe you get a bunch of free stuff. Even if it's dying, you can just get it back and continue getting free stuff into play. So what we're going to do here is we're going to attack with, we'll go with Willy and the Warparty Guide. And then we may get Rowan. We may also get, some free stuff here. But then we'll also get her, and we'll just do that just to show that off. So again, we don't want to kill that AI though, so we are going to do a bit of damage here. So I'll go with these 2. Let's see if we can get any triggers. So we get a Queen's Guard and a Lady Cassandra, pretty nice. So that means we're now going to get a free action, and then we get another card there, a Queen Grace. That was, wait, what did we get? Oh, Queen Grace was because of. Why did I get a Queen's Grace in my hand there? because that puts him into play. So I drew... Does she have card draw or something? I'm not sure actually why I also drew... Not sure. But either way, let's just do this just for the sake of doing it. Why did I draw? Am I forgetting something? Oh, right. That still triggers. Like, the thing's still there. It's not a replacement effect. That's something I was actually forgetting. So it's... You still draw a card, so you still get, you know, this effect where you put them into play, but you still have it written here. So you are actually getting both the effects. So that's what that was. So that was a nice sequencing there. We get a free Paradigm Shift, which is nothing, you know, nothing special, but you know, it's free. So why not? So we got Lady Cassandra into play. We'll play that. We'll kill her because why not? Get another Queen's Guard by doing it. And sadly, you know, we don't get to do the threshold thing there to buff this, but it's not like it's like would be. It's kind of nice, but you know, it's not needed. So we're gonna just end the turn there, and we're gonna let the AI do its thing for a bit. Feral Domination. Hey now, don't do that. No ogre. Okay, it's a Oakhenge. So let's see what we draw off the top. It's a shard, so we'll just use that. Get a ruby. Come on. So this time we're going to attack with... Go with both Warparty Guides, and I think probably just both Warparty Guides. I wonder... I actually don't know... Yeah, I guess the wolf would have the allegiance, the you know, ardent. Come on, lag. As Boldheart does, so I imagine Rowan does as well. I mean, we can easily check. And there you go, it does. So we can even... And that's another cool thing as well, right? You know, we can get Rowan through Willy, or we can do it through the Warparty Guide. So, come on, Shard. I'm lagging pretty bad. Sorry, folks. Any second now. Come on. Oof, this is a big lag spike. There we go. Alright, let's grab a ruby. Doesn't actually matter what we gain here. Alright, so we get those buffed up a little bit. We could grab her to get another Queen's Guard, but it's obviously not needed. In this case, we're attacking with two Swift Strikers, so neither are going to die. But we could attack with, like, if we wanted to, we could do this, this, and this. And I might as well, I guess. So we'll go with those. And we're going to let the freebooter die to the thing. We didn't actually get any triggers, or we might, because it is lagging. Yep, there we go, there's one, Lady Cassandra, which kills the other Lady Cassandra. Gets us an Arcane Shield, that's kind of cool when it's something I can play. And, you know, obviously Spell Shot is pretty nice. So we get another free thing there. Now, I didn't actually draw a card yet, I don't know if it's just because it hasn't triggered yet, like similar to last time. So that's kind of, now I'm just a little bit confused there. It's like, why did you give me a card, an extra thing last time, but not this time? So let me think. So I guess it's doing... I guess it's got to be something to do with the way it's doing the sequencing or something. Either way. So that's that turn pretty much. Let's hit continue. We still got some damage to finish. So now we lose the freebooter, which, you know, if I want to, I can do that. So it's always there as something I can get back. In this case, we don't need to, but... So let's cast this. What does this do again? Gets when this enters play, each opposing champion puts the troop in the hand into play. So, okay, this actually could be interesting just to show off. So we're gonna play this. Then when the AI replays that, which it's likely to do, I just want to see if this will happen. But it should let me play. I need to read the card again, but. I quickly scanned it there, so we may even be able to play this. Yeah, so there we go. So then we can just do this and stun immediately on their turn. That's pretty cool. I like that. Just thought I'd give that a try there. So that's kind of cool. Get to play that for free. So yeah, AI's at 8 health, so we can't go... We don't want to do a massive swing yet. We actually want to get another card. There's a card I would like to get, but I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, if I had like an Ardent Officer or multiple Ardent Officers in play, could be seeing some pretty big numbers, but yeah. We're going to swim with these two again. just to get see if we can get some more dudes into play for free, as it's just loads of fun. I'm gonna say we're gonna get a Protectorate Defender, or nothing. Queen Grace and a freebooter. Alright, we'll stun over here as well. So we kill the Queen, that's fine. We get another Queen's Guard with their helmets, their weird helmets. That's how I imagine they would sound. Alrighty, so that was pretty much that, so we'll just pass the turn here. So yeah, we could obviously still use this, but so we didn't get to show off some of the cards, but yeah, pretty damn nice. It's not like this fastest thing ever, but just has, again, loads of synergy with just, yeah, loads of ways to draw cards, and yeah, it'd be pretty hard to lose with, you know, if you were using it in the arena or just campaign. I mean, I guess you can't really do this properly in the campaign and whatnot, but arena you could do some things. Alright, so let's see what we draw off the top here, see if we get something that changes things. Like maybe I want to muck around a bit more. Nope, just a shot. Alright, so in that case we're just gonna, we might as well use this now. We're gonna get back the freebooter. But yeah, so Queen's Grace, like just being able to reduce things in cost, which then works with this. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if like someone makes a constructed deck that's utilizing that sort of stuff. I may even try to do it myself, see if it's actually viable enough. Ow, I lagged when I wanted to play that, but oh well, it doesn't matter. So let's swing in with everything here. Let's see if we can get some more dudes into play for free. Maybe we'll get the Rowan that's eluded us so far. So we get up there we go. So we get, and then obviously we get the ready. We get all the buffs. So a lot of buffs happening there. And yeah, so we do get an ardent officer, which I would have liked to, you know, obviously if I was swinging with that as well, you can add in some more numbers there. But we do get Rowan. Really nice artwork on this. Really nice wolf. Alright, so then we'll just do this just for the sake of it, whatever. Throw that out there. So yeah, that's the deck in action. We'll have another quick look at it again if you guys, you know, you want to see it again. I'll quickly show it. But yeah, that was that. So that was good. Guess we don't have to show the recording I did. The recording did some pretty crazy stuff, but that showed off pretty much most of it. So yeah, again, a lot of synergy. I think the shard base is probably correct. Again, you don't really need the ruby too badly. So basically, we've still got a lot of access to ruby thanks to prism. Prism is basically any threshold we like. 4 cobblestones, so we got 8 sources there for ruby, another 2 here, and then obviously, you know, thanks to everything can be diamond, and that's our primary. And then for sapphire, you've got obviously 4, 8, so you got 12. So you got 12 sources for the sapphire, you know, and then a little bit less for the ruby, and then yeah, pretty much everything for the diamond, which is your primary. And then we have more fixing with the Cassandra, which she's not needed in the deck. I just happen to have her from Kickstarter. She is a Kickstarter card, same with the equipment. So I just figured I'd throw her in there, as it does synergize again with, you know, getting you that fixing, but also just the synergy with Queen's Guards, which we can make a lot of. So we've got 4, and she can make another 4 for us. So you can make a lot of Queen's Guards. Crusaders aren't needed. They're honestly just you know, just a good stat troop really. Make 2 phantoms when they die. Not important at all. I would probably actually end up replacing them with something else. They're just, you know, it is a good card, but definitely not needed. Just because it, you know, with how crazy, you know, these other cards are, due to the equipment and stuff, they kind of outshine, you know, just a 4/4 for 3. Like, that's good. And on the death trigger is not bad, and it's flying as well. It's just, yeah, like this is just like, oh my god, look at it, what it does. It does everything. And then you've got the Queen's Guard giving you a free troop, plus reducing everything else. The Warparty Guide obviously already has a nice effect, plus that, then it's insane. The Ardent Officer obviously buffing everything, outshines the Crusader. So you definitely don't need this. Silver Talon Educator, also not really needed. It's nice to have if you've got it, but you know, if you do want to build this deck, Don't go, just spend... I mean, it's a card that you're probably going to end up using constructed, so it's not like your platinum or gold would go to waste. But yeah, you don't need these guys either. They're just there just because why not? Which I figured. Get some more wolves. Got all these guys pairing up there with their wolves. Why not? So that's the deck there. The human war party, obviously with a few allies in there, coyotles, and some birds. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and yeah, consider subscribing to me on YouTube. I'm gonna head off now. I will be sticking around on Twitch for those of you on Twitch watching this live, but for those of you watching on YouTube, well, thank you very much, and I'll be back for back in a minute for you guys on Twitch.